Live! So everyone say a nice big hello.
Nice big
Hi.
Hey.
Okay, so
Hi.
you guys can be heard, I can be heard. That must mean it is time for the Geek Battle Show. The Geek Battle Show where we are going to do a challenge round. We're going to do some improv. We're going to do some quiz. We're going to do lots of things all based around geek culture, where we will name this week's Geek of the Week. So very quickly, let's go round and meet all of our players today, starting with Marty Gordon. Say hello to the people.
Hello, everybody. This is Marty. I'm in Seattle, Washington, and I'm sporting
my Marvel shirt today.
Oh, and what a marvel it is. So, next up, we will marvel at Capelthave.
Hi everyone, I'm rocking the Thundercats, the reboot, 2011, which is awesome. So I want to bring that back. Season 2, I want it. It's so much better than Thundercats Raw. Bring it back.
It's so awesome it was cancelled after one season. Much like JD, you were cancelled after one season.
I was, yes, and I have the Infinity Gauntlet in mug form.
Wow, speaking of mugs, we have Ashley Edwards.
Hello everybody, I'm in Southend in the UK and I'm as popular and well regarded as the Last Airbender film.
Okay, so speaking of the last film, we have DB.
Hey guys, I am DB. I'm out in Long Island, New York. How you doing?
Okay, now we do want to know how Jimmy Mack is doing.
Oh, hanging in there, David. I'm here in Los Angeles. I forgot today was Geek Battle. I forgot to do anything different or special for this show.
Oh, okay. Well, speaking of things that aren't different or special, Danny O'George.
Everyone is laughing and making fun of me, but David's being honest, and it's fine. I appreciate that. That's why I have here a Final Fantasy plushie thing.
Okay, now speaking of everyone's Final Fantasy, Tim, say hello to the people.
Yes, after you've had my fantasy, you won't need anything else. Hello. Basically, I'm rocking my Improv the Dead t-shirt, which is, I'm plugging right at the start, that's my improv group, which will be coming back sometime from the dead.
Okay, now someone who's come back from the dead this week is Hannah McGowan. Say hello to the people.
I'm back from the dead, and I brought the Easter bunny with me. Yeah, it's a real animal. Have a look at it. There it is. And something. Rabbit.
Roger!
Okay, do you know what? The look on that rabbit's face was like, bitch, what are you doing? Right? Honestly, watch it back later. It turned and gave you a death stare. But
she loves me, and she also blames DB because she was asleep.
Oh.
Good. I'm glad.
So, with this, we're going to do lots of challenges, all based around geeky stuff. And as always, audience, give us lots of thoughts and comments along the way, because they mean so much to us. But let's go on to our first round. We're going to have a couple of debates. And so, we will start off with Jimmy Mack and Danny O'George. Jimmy and Danny, you will begin things for us. And, okay, Jimmy Mack, I'm going to spotlight you here, and I will spotlight Danny as well. So, let's add myself in to you, just so I can join you. And, so, Jimmy Mack, you will be speaking on the theme of The Matrix is Real. And Danny, you will be arguing on the idea that the Matrix is not real. So Jimmy Mack, you believe that we all exist within the Matrix. Danny, you know this not to be true, but you will both be arguing your point. Afterwards, audience, you'll be able to give us your thoughts and votes, along with everyone else, on who you felt made the more compelling argument. So, I think it's only fair. Jimmy Mack, tell us, why is the Matrix real? Begin.
Look around you. What do you see? Is it different from what other people see? Reality, my friends, is subjective, and we are all but unreliable narrators inside of it. Shakespeare spoke, perchance to dream, as did the Scarecrow from the excellent series, Batman, the animated series. It might have been the Mad Hatter, but I think it was the Scarecrow. Who can say what is reality? Haven't you ever been inside a dream and you did not know you were inside the dream? What told you that you were dreaming? That is why I say we are all inside the Matrix, be it the actual one that we saw in the Wachowski siblings movie or one of another construct. I see to my remaining time.
Oh, wow. Okay, that is confident. Danny, you don't believe we're really in the Matrix. Please explain why in up to 1 minute. Begin.
Well, it's quite simple, really. I mean, if Jimmy would stop smoking all that crack and eating all those shrooms, I think he would get some clarity and realise that actually, everything is real as the beard on my face and the hair on the top of my head, what's left of it, which I'm not showing you. That being said, if everything was in a matrix, what's the point of having cemeteries? Because if it was in a matrix, why would we bother keeping the physical manifestation of people and just bury them? It's like we're trying to hide something. Like, that seems a bit overcomplicated and over exacerbating the situation. So there we go. I concede my time as well.
Okay, well, thank you for those spare 4 seconds, Danny. So, with this, we will now open the floor. Audience, who do you think made the more compelling argument? Do you feel it was Jimmy Mack, who believes that we are all in an artificial reality of the Matrix? Or do you feel it was Danny, who thinks that the world around us is what it is? Okay, anyone, give us some thoughts.
My thought on it is that for the Matrix to exist, you'd have to have an excellent computer system, like the best Intel processor you've ever seen in your life. And I can't even get my microphone to work properly on Zoom. And I don't know what kind of antivirus they'd need for the Matrix, but it'd have to be better than Norton, wouldn't it?
Well, okay, yeah. Anyone else want to feed into this?
To add Ashley's point, it could be AMD Ryzen processor in the works. So it could make it work.
Okay. Yeah.
I think Jimmy is a construct of the Matrix because during his little talk there, he didn't use a single contraction, which makes me suspect.
What? Oh my God! What kind of robot are you to have even noticed that? Is what I want to know, Marty.
If we are actually in the Matrix, then the people running it are absolute bastards by cancelling Firefly after one series and then giving us Boris Johnson for Prime Minister. That's cruel enough to be real life. I don't think anyone would simulate that.
Okay.
Definitely Apple then. Definitely Apple.
Okay, let's go over to our comments and just having a look how things are coming through. Oh, it's currently completely split, but we'll give it just a few more seconds, see if anything else comes through. But let's just, in fact, settle it with ourselves. Who sides here with Danny? Give a wave. Okay, and who here sides with Jimmy Mack? Excellent. Agent Smith and the Matrix have won. So with this, we've got another vote for Banana. Excellent. So bananas keep winning our shows. Fantastic stuff. We'll have
Kill it!
We will have another debate now, but it is going to be a tag team debate. So we will have 2 against 2. And for this, we are going to have Tim and JD on one team, and we will have DB and Hannah on another. So Tim and JD on one team, and then JD, no, sorry, I've got JD already, then DB, I should say, and Hannah on the other. So, Tim and JD, you will be speaking on the idea of time travel is better whilst done in a box of some kind, versus DB and Hannah, you will be speaking on behalf that the better method of time travel is when a consciousness goes inside a person in the past. So, just for clarity, DB and JD, you will be speaking on the idea that time travel where someone physically goes in some sort of vessel into the past is the better method of time travel, versus DB and Hannah will be talking on the idea that someone's mind, memories and consciousness just goes back into a body within the past, be it themselves or someone else. And you will have to figure it out amongst yourselves how you split the time. So, speaking for us first, we will have Tim and JD. So you will have 1 minute on the clock, and here you go.
Well, the most important thing is we have a box, right? So we can actually physically go and nick shit. There's loads of cool stuff in the past. We can put it in the box and bring us back. Tagging out.
You can control things more when it's in a box. Everything's that you know where you're going. You can make sure you're going to the right place in the right time. And I will say this, what has more staying power, Doctor Who or Quantum Leap? Tagging back out.
Exactly. We already know this box is bigger on the inside and on the out. Quantum Leap, well, I mean, it was fun. But I mean, Doctor Who, that's lasted decades. And importantly, you could go back in time with a box, take the old missing episodes of Doctor Who, and then bring them back to the future. So you need a box. Tagging out.
And the fun of time travelling in a box is that it gives you an object to actually go back to. Whereas when you're just a construct and it's just the mind travelling, you can't do anything with that. You're stuck there. You can always go back to your box. Tagging out.
And, of course, the most important thing, companions!
Oh, that is time! That is time! Okay. Okay, so with this, DB and Hannah, you have 1 minute on the clock to say whilst a consciousness going back into a body is the better method of time travel. Begin.
Firstly, everybody knows that boxes are stupid. That's like a universal understanding amongst people, and we all know that. Secondly, I've done it myself, and actually my counterpart here and I, we can actually jump back and forth into each other's bodies. So there you go.
Yeah, it's called a time embodiment meta-crisis.
Right.
And basically what you're having is someone who can move spiritually through to another body. It's a set of time, but it's that time between moving to actually get into that place. You can literally get stuck within a rift of the time continuum and you are fucked. But the best thing is, though, whereas when you've got a box, you've just got to deal with the fact that your box is stuck and that's it. But when it's a person...
Oh, that is time! That is time. So, once again, audience, we will now put things to the vote. Who do you feel made the more compelling argument? Also, feel free to give your thoughts of who you agree with here. So, who do you think it was? Do you side with Tim and JD that time travel in a box is the better method? Or do you feel that DB and Hannah made the more compelling argument that a meta-crisis, whatever it was...
Yeah, don't try it.
Yeah.
Obviously what it is. It's obvious what it is.
Time embodiment meta-crisis.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
okay.
not
Is anyone
hard to
want to feed
understand,
into
guys.
this
Yeah,
one?
it's really easy.
Opening the floor.
Oh, I just wanted to say that when Hannah was talking about the issues that could happen with a TARDIS sort of thing, she sounded like an AA man or like a vehicle rescue scientist being like, I'm sorry, mate, but your car battery, that's ruined, mate. That's gone. That's gone, mate. Nothing we can do about it. That's got to get towed.
Okay, okay. Anyone else want to add in on this? Votes are coming in now, but we'll give it a few more to see anyone else add in
It wouldn't
anything.
be the first time that I've towed a rocket ship.
Okay, I will just give a couple of thoughts on this as well. I would say that time travel, leaping like your person into your past self, gives you the opportunity to correct mistakes. Whereas if you just go back in time and you're there in the past, you have to advise yourself about how to change things. Marty, do you want
Could anyone really be bothered talking to yourself from the past? That's just a load of crap.
Yeah, I wouldn't want
I
to
would
have
make
to talk
sweet
to me.
love to myself in the past. But...
Of course
I mean,
you wouldn't.
there'd be nothing sweet about it. We all know that. But also, I think that don't artists say you should never correct your mistakes? You should allow the mistakes because they're what makes things beautiful.
And who's to say what a mistake is? You know,
right? Well, my mom
Matrix
told me
2 and
several
3.
times I'm a mistake.
And if you are time traveling backwards and you're changing things, is that how it always should be? I mean, were you time travel backwards
Marty.
in your past?
Marty,
I think you have
Marty, what were you going to say, Marty?
You have to consider the person you're jumping into, what happens to their consciousness when you take over their body. That argument was brought up very recently after the Wonder Woman movie, and DB and Hannah bragged about being able to do it, then they did not demonstrate.
Very true.
You didn't get time.
Okay.
I'd like to add one thing.
David wanted to make love with himself. We didn't have time.
I want to add one thing. I just want to add one thing. I would go inside any one of you.
Okay.
Again,
you'd be welcome.
Right.
I
So
don't
with
want my
this,
consciousness
having a
to
look,
be there for
we've got votes JD. We've got votes Tim and JD. DB and Hannah. Hannah H and Hannah H. Oh no, it's Hannah, then an H after a gap. And DB, Hannah and DB, and JD and Tim, and Hannah and DB. So Hannah and DB have taken it there somehow. Right. With this, who has not had a go in this round? So 1, 2, 3, and myself 4, because this one is a 4-way, and it is about who was the better Joker. Who was the better Joker? So before I assign anyone, could someone please assign a Joker to me?
Raul Julia.
He wasn't the Joker.
Raul Julia.
What?
No, he wasn't.
No, live action.
No.
When was
in Adam
Jared
West.
Leto.
Wait, DB. When was Raul Julia the Joker?
He was
No,
never the Joker. You're going to be Caesar Romero. Raul Julia was never the Joker.
Caesar Romero. Okay, I will take Caesar Romero. In which case, Ashley, I will give you Jack Nicholson. Who else have I got playing this one? Marty, you will have Jared Leto. And Kapelthev, you will have Joaquin Phoenix. Okay? So, with this, let's spotlight us. And let's see what we've got. Add me in. Add in Marty. And where is Cap? There you are. So each of us get up to 1 minute to make our argument. And we will start with Marty. Here you go.
Well, this is difficult for me because I can't defend it. I think Jared Leto's Joker was just complete trash. So I'm going to say that Mark Hamill is the best Joker, live action or not. So kiss my ass, Jared Leto. You were shitty with all your weird face tattoos and all that we got to update the Joker. We got to make him cool. No, Mark Hamill rules that performance, that character, forever and always in my heart and in my mind. These other actors, some of them did a fine job. Jack Nicholson would have been great if he'd lost about 40 pounds. Caesar Romero, great, but he put makeup over his mustache. Screw that. Heath Ledger was fine, but he wasn't. And Joaquin Phoenix, that was some trash.
Right, that is time. That is time. Wow, unbelievable first take there. Next up, Kapelthave, begin.
Wait, so which Joker am I?
You're Joaquin Phoenix.
Wacky? Walking? Oh, okay, got it. His name is weird. All right, so yeah.
That's 20 seconds gone.
I know you all think that took it into a very dramatic story, but that's the evolution of comic books, people. Movies are getting very, very, repetitive. So I think Jacqueline, or whatever, the Phoenix Guys movie is very good because it takes comic book movies to another level. So that Joker is someone you can relate to. Other Jokers are just monsters. But without a fact, I still say Heath Ledger rocks. Philosophical debate wins. So, other Jokers can go suck my dick.
Wow, this isn't going quite as I expected it. I will go next then. And here I go. So Raul Julia is by far the best Joker that he used like some nerve gas which made everyone forget his existence. And he even disguised himself as Caesar Romero by putting on a mustache, which he was like such the master of disguise that no one knew who he was. No one knew that, he was Jack this, or he was whoever they said he was. They didn't need to give stories about scars and all of this other nonsense. We didn't need to question, was he maybe Robin because of like the suit in Batman versus Superman and all that. No! He was the most prolific on-screen Joker of them all. He was the one that originated the part as a live-action person. Everyone else has forgotten the mustache. When you see it drawn in the comics, you can't see if he's got arm hair, and likewise under the makeup, you can't see if he's got a mustache. But of course, only the real Joker has a mustache. He gave us the purple suit, the big grin, the makeup. Everything else is just a takeoff of him. Ashley, over to you.
Hello there, and I'll be arguing for Jack, obviously quite heavy apparently, Nicholson as the Joker, who I think you don't really understand how much work this character, his rendition in the 1989 film went. Like his hats that he wears, like James Bay, the singer, he wears those hats all the time, and that's because of Jack Nicholson. Yes, Jack Nicholson did look a bit like a rendition of The Mask, kind of mixed with Scooby-Doo. Sure, I mean, I'm not doubting that. However, the makeup was strong. I feel like it changed his face a bit. He had this kind of camp characterization of it all that I quite enjoyed. No, it wasn't going for the gritty, but we weren't wanting the gritty. We were wanting the fun, we were wanting the camp. And also, this is a guy that had just done The Shining, the Here's Johnny, the crazy, really, really good. And I think this is a really lovely way of showing him as an actor as well, because we're not just talking about this one thing. They're a person in there, sure, a heavy person, whatever, but they're a person. And I really enjoyed it for one. No, I wouldn't wear that outfit, but who would?
Okay, that is time. That is time. So once again, we will throw the floor open for anyone to put in thoughts here. I will say that very quickly that between Marty completely shitting on the person that he was fending for and Kapilthev taking a good 30 seconds to be able to say his name, I think it's between me and Ashley.
Yeah, that's probably true. I think it's important to note that Jack Nicholson actually called Heath Ledger at one point while Heath Ledger was making the Batman movie and said, "You better be careful about doing this movie. It might drive you crazy."
Oh, mate.
That really happened.
Okay,
I'd
Jimmy
just
Mack.
like to say, all of the confusion about who's playing who in Identity is perfectly in line with the Joker's origin story.
100%.
We layered this scene. We layered it.
Okay,
And that's why
Hannah.
the Joaquin Phoenix movie worked.
Hannah?
I wanted to say, like, Heath Ledger is my favourite. However, Mark Hamill is, like, also up there. So even though Marty was like, Jared Leto, which I completely agree with, I absolutely loved the passion that Marty had behind his Mark Hamill. So I'm going to have to say Marty.
All I've got to say to Marty is restore the Snyderverse. DB.
Who was it that thought that Raul... Good point. Who was it that thought that Raul Julia was the Joker?
I knew it wasn't Raul Julia. I just couldn't remember Cesar Romero's name.
Okay, I'm not trying to harp on it. I was just okay.
Some Spanish guy.
Okay, let's go to the comments. We've got votes for Ashley. Ashley, the Joker. Excellent. We've got a vote for the Joker. We've got a vote for David. Vote for David. Ashley again. It looks like Ashley is taking. Oh, come on. Mine was good. Right. Then we've got Heath Ledger, Jack Nicholson, and Mark Hamill were the three best Jokers, says Andrew Whittington. So, with that, another vote for Ashley is coming through now. We won't wait around longer. We'll say, Ashley, you've got it. So, well done. Well done. So, with this, we're going to go on to our next round, and as we always do on this show, we are going to have a category battle. And so, once again, I think everyone here has done the show before, so start thinking. I'll just tell our audience what's going to happen. We are going to think up some topics, and it's going to be something which obviously we probably will lean in something we think is a personal strength for us, for ourselves, and we will have to go round in numbered order and say something that belongs into that category, without repeating something that's been said before, without saying something that doesn't belong in the category, and without hesitating longer than this very quick 5-second countdown. So, I will remind everyone, do not use any visual aids to help you. So do not cheat, because the nerds on the internet will find you. But Ashley, as you are in the number one position, you get to go first. What is your category for us, please?
Can I please have characters from TV or film that have been played by more than one actor?
Characters from TV or film that have been played by more than one actor. Okay. And Ashley, take us away.
Spider-Man.
Number two. Who's number two?
DB.
Professor X.
Batman.
Superman.
Doctor Who.
Joker.
Buffy Summers.
The Master.
Starbuck.
Christine Kachansky.
Sherlock Holmes.
Dumbledore.
Quicksilver.
And that is time. Cap, you are out. Cap, you
Venom,
are...
right.
What?
Venom, right.
What did you
Venom,
say? I didn't
one
hear.
point. Venom. I said Venom.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear it. Keep going. Keep going.
Venom,
Davros.
I said Venom.
Sorry?
Davros.
Okay. J. Jonah Jameson.
Robin.
John Watson.
Mr. Spock.
Hannibal Lecter.
Catwoman.
James Bond.
Oh, that is time. That is time. Wow, thank God someone went wrong because we could have just gone on forever. Right.
I loved it as a category. I loved it.
Okay. So, with that, and even I purposely said a provocative one because I was hoping I'd be called out, but of course you didn't specify voice acting. So, with this, DB, you choose the next category.
Let's make up anything. Zombie films.
Love it. Zombie films, and DB, you start us off.
Night of the Living Dead.
So, Capothev, you're next.
Resident Evil 1.
Dawn of the Dead.
Day of the Dead.
The Return of the Living Dead.
Dead Don't Die.
Fido.
Shaun of the Dead.
World War Z.
28 Days Later.
Resident Evil 2.
One Cut of the Dead.
Freeze. I'm just going to say that if we're just going to say something too, we need to actually have the name because there is not a film called that.
Yeah.
So that's the last warning I'll give on that. And what I will say is Cockneys versus Zombies.
Pet Cemetery.
Patient Zero.
Freeze. Are we gonna?
I would dispute Pet Cemetery. I don't think that's a zombie film.
Really?
I give it thumbs up. There are dead who return.
Those are animals coming back from the dead.
And there are people as well.
Oh.
Yeah, a kid, right? The kid and the
Yeah, but they're just.
Star Trek.
But they can talk.
Well,
It's not a zombie film.
It's not a zombie film, Danny. We're going to have a controversial moment here. It's not a zombie film. So, Danny, I'm going to say that I'm sorry. I do understand your grievance, but we have to set some boundaries. I was this close on 28 Days Later, actually, because technically they're not zombies either. But, Danny, if you could take out...
28 weeks later. So it's...
Right. Oh, okay. So, Danny, if you can take out your camera view. So, next in line is Capothev.
Thundercats characters.
Thundercats
Lion.
characters.
Yes. Lion-O.
Snark.
Cheetah. Panther. Oh, I'm out.
Wrong.
Right,
Wait,
okay, so...
Panther is good, I think.
I
Anyway,
forgot.
it's Romero.
Right,
It's
okay,
Romero, you're
so
right.
who is next in line? Tim.
Is it too obscure to go for Valheim Resources?
You don't know.
What?
Does anyone know what that means?
Valheim is a game that came out very recently.
I've been playing a lot of that. We won't do that. That's too obscure. Let's go with PlayStation 1 games. Resident Evil.
Oh.
Hannah.
Oh crap. I don't know.
And that is time. Hannah, you are out. So sorry.
Oh, took
Too
me
late.
ages to think of that.
It's also because we can't see you, David. But
Okay.
yeah,
Oh yeah, fair enough. But still, regardless, you've still got the same. I will pop on just to do the 5 count. But still,
Yeah, I
who's
didn't
next?
see you, so that's not very fair.
Do you know what, guys? This is a controversial evening, I can tell. But we need to power on. More games to get through. So next up, we will
Because I'm a
have
girl, innit?
Yeah.
Marty.
I agree with you. That's why you did it.
Yeah.
Who's next?
You are Marty.
Okay. Hanna-Barbera characters.
Hanna-Barbera characters. Hanna-Barbera characters. Marty, start us off. Begin.
Yogi Bear.
Fred Flintstone.
Wilma Flintstone.
Huckleberry
Fred
Hound.
Jones.
Oh,
Fred
Capothev, you came in too early. It was not your turn. So with that, Cap, you are out. You are out. We need to place harsh. Right, so Jimmy Mac, you will start us off.
Characters from Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Oh my god, I could do that.
Right, ready? Jimmy Mac, begin.
Ensign Russell.
Fuck.
Tasha Yar.
Beta.
Worf.
Wesley Crusher.
Monkey Puss.
Oh, and with that, Ashley, you are out.
Call back.
Okay, so starting us off then will be DB.
Candy brands, names of candies.
Oh my god.
What?
How is that geek battle?
That's candy. Just to shove my mouth with candy. Okay. Let's see something else. How about famous sci-fi characters who travel through time?
Like it. Good category. Ready, DB, begin.
I would go with Doctor Who.
Samuel Beckett.
Sarah Connor.
Everyone from Star Trek: The Next Generation.
I need a character name, Jimmy.
Captain Picard.
I'll allow it just in time.
Captain Janeway.
Data.
Number one.
The T-1000.
Michael Burnham.
Freeze. I'm just going to clarify two things. Who's Michael Burnham?
Michael Burnham was the black girl in the latest Discovery. The latest Discovery that's on season 3. Her name.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's the character name, not the actor.
Right.
Okay, so Tim, you were out.
Yeah, I forgot whether we were doing Star Trek characters or time travel characters. It kind of folded into itself.
It did, didn't it? It did.
Yeah.
So that brings us to Marty. You will choose the next one.
Ray Harryhausen films.
Who?
Ray Harryhausen. Is that too obscure?
I will fail.
Okay, yeah, it's too obscure. It's too obscure.
Okay. Famous robots in films and television.
Okay, and begin.
Tweaky.
Robbie the Robot.
Oh. Yeah, kid. DB, you went to come in, but you didn't. Go.
Johnny Five.
The robot.
Too slow, Marty. Too slow. Try to give a moment if there was a time delay, but okay. So that means Jimmy Mac, you choose the final category.
Characters from Super Street Fighter 2.
Characters from Super Street Fighter 2. Jimmy Mac, begin and take it away.
Blanca.
Liu Kang.
Oh, and that's Mortal Kombat. So, Jimmy Mac, you win that round. Everyone, come on back. Everyone, come on back.
Should have been my answer. Yes, that would have been closer to right.
So, with this, we're going to go on to our next round. So, with this, our next round is going to be all about catchphrases. Well, catchphrases or famous quotes. And everyone will play this except for me. And basically, it's a quickfire quiz round. I will say some quotes and I will go through them with a tiny bit of hesitation on them, just so that you have the opportunity, you can buzz in basically before I finish saying the quote. So make sure you make a noise as well as wave, because I need to read them at the same time. And here we go. And resistance is...
Utile.
Jimmy Mac came in first.
I'm sorry, am I saying who it is, or do I finish the quote?
You can do either. You were the one that came in for first, though. Go for it.
The Borg Collective were known to say resistance is futile.
Okay, excellent. The truth is out.
Jimmy.
Oh, I say Tim. I think Tim got in there first.
Mulder, X-Files.
And can you finish the quote?
The truth is out there.
Okay. So, here's the next one. Don't make...
Ashley?
Ashley?
Don't make me wear my mask in this Tesco, and it's
Bonus point to Ashley, but we will go again. That wasn't the quote I was looking for. Oh, Tim.
I think it's "Don't make me angry, or not angry. Don't make me angry."
Okay, wow, bonus point for the commentary on the 2003 film. But yes, Don't Make Me Angry. And what is the character?
Oh, it's Bruce Banner, because it's before the Hulk.
It's what?
Bruce Banner.
I'm going to say no. That's not where it first came from.
Oh.
Can anyone give a different answer to this?
Jekyll and Hyde?
No. Okay, guys.
I know what you're doing. I just don't remember the name.
Right?
Hannah?
Mr. McGee.
No. Right,
Okay.
good guess though. Right, it is Dr. David Banner. It's from the television. That's where it famously came from. But of course, he has said it, Bruce Banner. I would have given an extra bonus point. But, Tim, you still do get points there. Okay.
His middle name is Bruce on the show.
It's true. It's true. Okay. Danger, Will Robinson. Okay,
Hey.
Jimmy Mack.
That's from Lost in Space.
Yes, and who says it?
Robbie the Robot.
Is it called Robbie, or is it just Robot?
No, no,
It's just Robot, right?
No, definitely not.
no. B9. He's B9. His number is B9.
Danger.
No,
Will
that's from
Robinson,
Star Trek
Danger.
Nemesis, Marty.
Okay. So, next up. Oh, my God. They killed. Okay, Marty.
They killed Kenny.
Yes, that's right. And what's it from?
South Park.
Excellent. Okay, next up. Space. The.
Yeah.
Jimmy Mack.
I'm going to flip a coin and say it's from Star Trek. Captain Kirk saying it.
It is. Okay. Ready, and here we go. May the Force.
Star Wars.
Maybe Jimmy Mack has got the better connection out of everyone, but his hand is flying up
He
first.
does.
Just supposed to raise
screaming
our
over
hands.
Okay.
Someone's
Right.
just raising our hands.
I'm screaming.
Guys, you got to be lightning fast. You got to be lightning fast on these buzzers. Okay.
Okay.
Wibbly. Wobbly.
Anyway.
Tim got in first.
David Tennant, Doctor Who, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Okay, yes, absolutely. Okay, and next up. Good news. Every. Danny, I think, came in first.
It's good news, everyone. It's Professor Farnsworth from Futurama.
It is indeed. Okay. It's me.
Jimmy.
Okay, JD.
That is Super Mario.
It is Super Mario. It's a me, Mario.
For me.
Okay. We live in a society. DB.
The Dark Knight.
No. We live in a society.
The Suicide Squad.
Are you saying a character?
The Joker.
Okay, in the end, I will say you did get there since no one else came in. It is a quote from the Joker. So, with this, next up, we'll do a few more. And here we go. Get your stinking paws, Danny.
Planet of the Apes.
Oh, Danny, you are the one that I came to, though.
Yeah, Planet of the Apes.
Okay, and
Yes,
do you know who said
Marty,
it?
It is Planet of the Apes.
Come on.
Oh, get your stinking paws of me, you damn dirty ape.
Yeah, and do you know who said it?
Very good.
I do not.
Does anyone?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Oh, Charlton Heston.
No one knows.
Yeah, who was his character?
Charlton Heston.
That's Taylor.
That's
Yeah.
Captain Taylor.
Captain Taylor.
Okay. XStreamed in 8. Tim and Ashley both came in. I couldn't distinguish between it.
Well, every Dalek ever from Doctor Who.
Yeah,
Hey,
okay. Great Scott
Give me
Okay, I think Hannah.
I've forgotten it now since. Yeah.
Okay, so in which case DB.
What?
Do you have the answer?
I got nothing. I didn't raise my hand.
Oh, maybe you. I don't know what you were doing then. JD. Maybe I meant JD and I said DB.
It's Professor Brown, Professor Emmett Brown, Back to the Future.
Okay. Professor Emmett Brown.
Dr. Emmett Brown.
Wow. Okay. So let's have another one. Neil before
Best.
Cap.
Neil before Zod, said by Zod.
Yes. In
Superman, I can't actually know number.
Superman 2.
4? Superman 2, okay.
yeah, Superman 2. It may have been in Superman 1 as well. I'm not sure though. Right. So let's have a look. We've got a few more that we'll do.
delay is killing.
Okay. Hang on. Schwing. Danny.
It's from Wayne's World. Is it Garth?
Both Garth and Wayne were acceptable answers there.
I just enjoyed the way you said swing. It was very matter of fact.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't want to give like a line reading on this as well. So, okay, a couple more to go. And let's see. If it weren't for you meddling kids. Danny was first.
Well, it's every villain from Scooby-Doo.
That is correct. And let's see, one more to end on. This is heavy.
Buzz.
JD and Tim came in simultaneously. JD, I'll come to you.
That's Marty McFly.
Okay, yes, you are right. So well done there, everyone. Well done. We will move on to our next round. And our next round, once again, as we've done before, is going to be a music-based round. So the way this works is if you hopefully everyone will get one turn, but I don't mind if we have one or two that have a couple of turns. You think up a theme tune, you then have to hum it, and then once again we can buzz in if we think we have the answer to who it is. So, or what it's from rather. So, everyone think up some theme tunes from something geektastic, and then we will get on with the game. So, has anyone got one? Anyone? Ashley?
It's been a long time since I've heard it. Dun 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 dun.
Okay, who buzzed? DB?
That's Jaws. No.
No? Okay, Danny, do you know?
Is that meant to be Mortal Kombat?
It was meant to be. It was a rendition of.
Oh, do you know what? I recognise it now. Very good, very good. Does anyone else have one? Okay, Cap or Fev? Is it Thundercats?
No.
Worth a
Let me
stab.
finish.
Okay, go on, Cap.
Hannah?
Bagpuss.
No.
Okay. Can you do it any louder, Cap?
Okay. Oh fuck, I forgot it. Okay, got it.
Okay, Tim.
I mean, I was clutching at straws here, but it's not like the Hulk, like the old the TV show.
Oh, that's really annoying. I was going to do that one.
I think I knew.
I know what you
Something
mean.
new.
Something new.
Something new. I don't know. What is it, Cap? Oh no, Jimmy Mack, if you know.
Oh, I don't, it's not new, but it sounded like X-Men, the animated series.
No.
Ashley.
Ashley.
The Mandalorian.
Correct.
Ah, well done. Okay, JD.
Yeah, I'll go on.
Is it Lost?
Yes, it is.
Boom! Yes. Okay. Who else has got one? Okay, DB.
I got it.
Marty?
Greatest American Hero.
Aces. Got it.
Okay, I've got one. Da 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 da. Tim.
Quantum Leap.
It's Quantum Leap. Okay. Who else has got one? Who else got one? Marty. Oh, I know, but Ashley. Ashley.
Is it like a pop group doing Super Mario?
No.
Is it Wonder Woman?
Yes.
Wonder Woman! Yeah, okay. Okay, anyone else got one? Anyone else got one? Tim. And then Hannah, and then Danny, then Jimmy. Right.
I might regret this. Okay, so bum 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 bum.
Oh, Jimmy Mac?
Is that Superman?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay, DB, do you know?
Anything John Williams did.
You got to be specific, guys. Got to be specific. Tim.
Okay. Bum 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 bum.
I got it. It's
DB.
Indiana Jones. It's Indiana Jones.
No, it's more lo-fi and more British.
No.
Yeah.
I really recognise it.
Sounds British.
It goes to the end. It goes. There's another at the end. I've kind of
Blackadder.
Can you do it one more time? Because I feel like I'm just I'm hanging on.
Bum 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 bum.
Robin Hood?
No.
I'm just naming things up.
Blake
right.
7.
Just been doing it really badly, I'm afraid.
Blake 7.
It's not
Yeah,
it's not
that's
the Avengers, is it?
Yes.
Blake 7.
Blake 7. Do you know what? I've never
Blake
seen it.
7.
I just went off the fact you said it was British. So maybe I've seen it somewhere back in the past. Okay, Hannah, you were next.
Yeah. Do do diddly diddly do do diddly do.
Harvey?
You're doing it.
Anyone with ideas?
No, but you said Barbie.
I said it.
Get off.
Could you please do it again? Because it was so soulful.
Yeah. For you, Ashley, anything.
Thank you.
Do do diddly diddly do do diddly.
Is the laughter part of it? Is that part of the theme tune as well?
No, it's because I'm just really tired.
I don't know. You may have beaten us here, Hannah.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't think she's beaten us. I think she's just not given us anything to go off.
Okay.
Just making something up.
Doctor Who universe, but it's not Doctor Who. Do 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 do
Class,
Sarah Jane Adventures?
Not Sarah Jane.
Oh,
Kate.
is it
Canine and
Tom-
Company.
Yes.
Torchwood?
That's
thank you.
Torchwood?
That was.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was
Wouldn't know it if it's slapping.
Wow. Do you know what? I see it. But it's because you were saying doodaloo. I think, yeah.
Sorry, did you want me to say John Barra 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 Barra?
Yes, exactly. Okay, who else had one? We'll do a few more. So Danny next, then Jimmy. I might have one more.
I've got one more.
Yeah, I've got one.
Hannah.
The Hobbit.
No.
Lord of the Rings.
No.
It's so passionate.
Is it Disney?
Oh my god.
Frozen.
Is it Disney?
Let it go.
Sorry?
Is it something Disney?
No.
Final
No, it's
Fantasy.
nothing. It's a video game. It's
Oh,
a
okay,
video
go
game.
again. We've got this.
Oh, I'm not know it.
Is it-
Fallen Angel.
What?
Fallen Angel.
Tim.
Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 7.
Yes.
Ah. Wow. Okay, Jimmy
I was
Mac.
actually going to say that.
Good.
Beautifully sung.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
got it.
Okay, JD.
Red Dwarf.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Here's mine. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
I know it.
Bum ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-dum-dum. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Go on, Ashley. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-dum.
I know it.
I
Okay.
can see the characters. I just don't.
It's a great rendition. But
Okay. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
So
Dun
specific.
dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Tim?
I'm clutching here. It's not the original Battlestar Galactica, is it?
It's not. Okay, I'll give it
Is
one.
it RoboCop?
It is RoboCop.
Holy shit! How did you get that?
Oh,
Wow, well done. Okay, JD and then Hannah, do you have one? And then Ashley.
I was going to go Red Dwarf. So
Okay. So Hannah, then Ashley, then Cap to wrap us up.
Okay.
Oh, The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Okay, Ashley.
Well, you knew what that was, didn't you?
I did.
Okay.
I want
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. No, Angel, I mean.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, same thing. Right, Capital Fave.
Be the poo.
No.
DB?
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
No.
Ben's house party.
No.
Oh, I know. Jimmy Mac, you know though, right?
Heffalumps and Woozles?
No.
No.
The Pinky and the Brain.
The Brain,
The Pinky
correct.
and the Brain. One is a genius, the other's
the other
insane.
one's insane.
Yeah, okay. And that will wrap us up there. So well done, everyone. Well done. Okay, so we had 2 more rounds left. So first of all, we are going to have a game of 20 questions, and then we have a different finale game that we will be trying this week. So does someone does someone have someone that they can ask about? Kapelthev, is it a Looney Tunes character?
No.
Okay.
No.
Right. Okay, so Kapelthev, you can be our 20 questions master this week. Everyone will get to ask. So basically, with like 10 of us on the screen, one person might get a third question, but basically we each get 2 questions that we can have each going round in number order. Kapelthev has thought of someone. 1 second. No, we'll go in order. Is it a question about the rules?
Yeah, it's a question about the rules. Do you, if I know what it is, do I say what it is before the question or after the question?
We can discuss it amongst ourselves, but we only get 1 shot to actually guess who it is.
Great.
Okay, so we will ask yes or no questions. If there's something where Kapelthev really has to give a sort of answer, then he can do. But if it's not clear, then we might get a bonus question out of it. Ashley, you get to ask him the first question.
Hi, Kapelthev. Is your character a human?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Who's on number 2? DB.
Is your character bigger than a bread box?
What's the you mean
There's loads of characters in one of the bread boxes.
box that holds
Bigger
bread?
than is it bigger than a baby? Is your character
Yeah, it
bigger
is.
than a baby?
It is.
Oh, that's really cleared it up. Should we just guess now?
Yeah, let's guess.
Right.
Okay, so JD.
It's a bit of a question. Got size down. We know it's big.
Is
Her.
your
Than a baby.
character animated?
Yes. But there's also other versions.
Okay.
So it's live action and animated, basically.
Is your character female?
No.
Okay. So it's next me. Does your character have superpowers of any kind?
No, none whatsoever.
Danny.
Is your character an adult?
In many versions he is, but in one version he is not.
Ooh. In many versions he is, but in one version he is not, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Hannah, it's your question.
Is this person in a series?
Sorry?
Do you mean...
Okay. Is this person... I don't know how to reword that. I'm going to... Can I ask another one? Okay. Is this person good at martial arts?
He did get training in one point.
Okay. Who have we got next?
Me. Does your character have unique physical characteristic?
No. I don't think so.
So we know they're not a clone.
Is your character generally regarded to be evil?
No.
Okay, that's we're halfway through. Ashley.
Is your character known by a profession? Okay.
Well, you mean as a title or something like that?
But by the way, most famous for having a specific job.
I don't get it. Give me an example.
So, like, is he a police officer or a dentist or
In one version, he was a police officer.
Okay, surely we're getting some big clues from that.
Because in my head originally, I was starting to think about Batman's butler. But then I realised
I've been thinking Bruce Wayne martial arts training, not actually superpowered.
Bigger than a bread box.
But now we know in one version they were a police officer.
And Tim,
one version they were a kid.
Child.
Is it that Stephen King series? That Stephen King series of books that they turned into an Adira Elbis movie, where he's.
Is that his question?
No,
we're talking amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking amongst ourselves.
Yeah, we're talking amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if with the Batman thing, I think Catwoman is proficient in martial arts because Batman famously is like a ninja.
But yes, but we've only ever seen him training once in the Batman Begins. I don't think we've seen him training elsewhere in the TVs and movies.
But in all the comic books and stuff, he's like kicking ass.
Well,
he trains a lot in the one with Ra's al Ghul. It's like all training.
Yeah, but that's the one I'm talking about.
Can we ask random questions, or does it have to be in order?
No. It needs to be in order.
We could rule out Batman by the next question being something directly related to Batman without saying.
It's definitely not going to be Batman. When was Batman a police officer?
He might have been in one of the there's like 8 different.
He was an FBI once.
And there is one version, of course, where he's a child in that series.
He's a child in all of them. His parents get killed.
Well, that's true. Probably not Batman.
Probably not Batman. And also, when he was a child, he was definitely still bigger than a bread bin.
Okay, DB, is your question.
It's my question? Oh, shit. Is it smaller than my hand? No, that's not the real question. Does the character travel through time?
Yes, once.
Does okay, hang on. Does the character have one name? Are they known by one name, or is it like 2?
Yeah.
What do you mean, like Cher?
Two.
Yeah.
Is it Cher?
2. Well, no, but if it was like Goku from Dragon Ball Z. He's just Goku. He's not like Goku Smith.
I do wonder whether it's
Goku
worth
Smith.
finding out. Is this like film? Is it like? Sorry, this is not a question for you, Kat. But is this like film? Is this TV? Is this DC? Is it Marvel? Is it?
Yeah.
There's loads of
established it.
because we know there's a version with a cop version, a child version, and there's something else a second ago as well. I can't remember. But there are.
Yeah, they're not super. They don't have superpowers.
No.
No superpower.
I mean, I still want to eliminate Batman. Okay, but I want to do it in a vague question. So, are you from the DC universe?
He does belong to WB, but not really sure DC Comics.
What? So,
How can that be?
I haven't read that much comics, so I don't know about that. But I'm 100% sure that he belongs to WB, so they do same rights thing. So could probably it's DC
Basically,
or
like
Dark Horse.
Cap. Is he known for being in the DC universe?
Isn't that
No. It's not that popular of knowledge in comics.
okay, so
So we're talking.
But
more
think
film-
WB. Think WB. Think
what? So
Warner
by
Bros.
WB you mean Warner Brothers?
Yes.
Warner Brothers, who I think own DC Comics, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Okay, just talking
Harry
amongst
Potter as well,
ourselves,
stuff like that, haven't they?
I'm kind of thinking along the line of like Neo from The Matrix because he was animated. I don't know if he was a cop, but
No, he was an IT guy.
and The
There was
Matrix
one
is
version
Warner
of Cop.
Brothers.
But also, he did get superpowers, though, didn't he?
Sorry, hang on.
That's
Whose
12
question is it?
monkeys?
It's my question,
It's
isn't
yours.
it?
Yeah, it's yours.
12
Okay.
monkeys with the.
Right. So, someone who was a cop once and was a kid once as well.
Which he was in 12 Monkeys, and he was a kid in the movie, and he travels through time.
I wouldn't say
there are
kid. I
multiple
would say
versions of-
teenager. I wouldn't say kid. I would say teenager. Okay, not like a child.
Okay, so
It's
someone
not
who was
that.
a teenager, and they don't have superpowers, but they do travel through time.
Time. They travel through time one time.
One time.
There's going to be like.
Okay, so John Connor wasn't a cop ever, but travelled through time, doesn't have superpowers. What else is who else is a time traveller?
There's also two names for this character. So he's got two names as well. But
Was
is it
Terminator Warner Brothers?
No, well, it's everyone
Universal.
basically has had a turn at it.
and it travelled through time one time suggests that they're not, it doesn't happen often, but like for some episode or like special event, it happened.
Or they
So
travel
I
through time
would
and got
give you
stuck.
this in the two names thing. He calls to himself when he's giving a battle cry in his two names, but mostly when his other characters call him by just one name.
It's Cap.
Yeah,
gonna
what a
guess
massive clue.
But I can tell you, you're not in the same area. Actually.
Okay,
You're
who
all
has a
in-
battle cry, basically?
It's got to be.
It's not like a huge battle cry. What I'm saying. It's a real person. He has a real name.
Yeah.
And if I call David, I don't call
well,
David
I
Riley
think
Basansky.
You should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think the more we hesitate, the more he's going to give away, guys.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it looked like you knew who it was.
Yeah, from that I was thinking He-Man, Prince Adam.
Yeah, I wondered that. No, it's not. Okay, he's
not.
making it obvious. Let's just say characters until he nods.
You kind of have a good idea with He-Man, though, so just work on that.
It's kind of-
Is it a It's going to be a Thundercat.
It's obviously a thunder. It's obviously a Thundercat. Oh, I've got.
Not a
But
Thundercat.
Thundercats have
Okay,
powers.
Capothev. There's two things I feel confident of here. One of them is that this will be the last time that you are in charge of this round. And the other one is at the end of this, we're going to have lots of follow-up questions. So
Yes.
my question is going to be, at this stage, does this character have orange or red hair?
No orange, no red hair.
Okay, well, it's not Lionel then. Right, next.
Human.
See, what I'm thinking is when he says that this character has a war cry where he says his name, I'm thinking along the lines of like Captain Caveman, because that's his battle cry. He says, Captain.
Kapathev, stop doing this. You're not supposed to be telling us along the way.
You guys are going way off. It's
Yeah,
so
they can't.
simple.
No, I'm just thinking that's what I interpreted as when you made the comment about the battle cry. So, using that as a reference point, obviously I know it's not Captain Caveman because he's never been portrayed as a teenager.
Can I give you guys a clue?
You always, oh my god.
Right, I'm muting him. I'm muting
gonna
him.
ask
You
the
can
question
nod
yet,
or
so-
shake your heads now, Cap. Right.
Yeah.
Um,
Because also we don't even know if this is it's still a culturally relevant character. Like, is this character still done? Is it still being published? Is there still films about them? Is it films? What countries do they live in? That kind of stuff.
You're saying I should ask a country about where this character lives, aren't you?
Well, it's up to you what you want to ask, though, Danny.
It's up to you, but I'm just talking about the stuff that we don't actually genuinely know yet. We don't know the time period they're in. We don't know if it's irrelevant. That kind of stuff.
Okay.
Ideas.
So, okay, I guess my question is, does this actually what you do?
Waiting for Cap's reaction. I can't wait.
Right, does this character come from the Western Hemisphere? I mean, anything from Europe to the United States? Yes. Okay, he's nodding his head.
Okay.
He did this, which I can only assume means the United States.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Okay, whose question is it? Hannah.
Mine.
Hannah.
I feel like I'm going to waste a question.
Do
I
it.
really want to ask a question.
At this
No, I mean,
point,
like, I
there's no-
don't have one, but any question I have is just going to be completely irrelevant. For everybody else, have we asked if it's male or female yet?
Yeah.
It's a human male that's mostly
It's a
animated,
male.
that has been in live action. It's mostly an adult, but in one adaptation appears as a teenager, and once travelled through time, once appeared as a police officer, and he apparently comes from the United States.
And doesn't
Right.
have any superpowers.
Yeah.
Didn't he say he was real too?
Well, he said he's got a real name.
Is he
Right.
genetically modified in any way?
Did we run out of questions?
No,
I mean,
no.
that was a good question.
No.
It was a good
I'm just
question.
gonna leave
So,
that
okay, he's not genetically modified. So, whose question is it now? Marty.
Mine. I have a sneaking suspicion that when we find out who this is, I'm going to be very angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all are
I think we all are.
going to kick off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does this character have a significant other that is as well known as they are?
Yes.
He said yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would that open us up to, Marty?
I don't know. I'm grasping at straw.
Pepper Potts?
Okay,
Is
Jimmy
he talking
Mac.
about Pepper Potts?
No, because she's associated with the franchise.
And also, she's famously female. And also, like, then again, Iron Man.
It's also Warner Brothers, not.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
also,
yeah. Warner
he's
Brothers.
just, he's kind of modified in other ways, isn't he?
Someone who yells their own name when they go into battle.
Guys, you guys are making the battle right too much, okay?
I think
These are
you
like-
made it quite a lot, mate.
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
There's only one character that I can think of that's time traveled. So he's also been represented as a teenager, but is mainly known as being an adult, and his significant other is also really well known.
Who?
So the Wasp was the other significant other. So I'm just wondering, could it be Ant-Man? But I don't know if that's
No, that's
Marvel.
Marvel. Marvel.
I'll just be over here.
No, it's good. Okay, so where are we up to? Whose question is it? Jimmy Mac.
Yeah, it's mine. Would you say? Oh man, has there been a movie made where your character is the primary star, like a released film?
No,
So they're
not a primary star.
So okay, not primary star, but they're Warner Brothers.
Not in the comics.
Robin? Is this? Are we talking about Robin?
No, but it's
There
not
are comics,
DC.
but it's not DC.
So what does
It is
Warner
DC.
Brothers
I'm
own?
saying they're so well known.
So what does Warner Brothers own? We can figure this out.
Oh my God, is it Mickey Mouse?
The Looney Tunes. They own the Looney Tunes.
Human. Scooby-Doo
Yeah,
got in my head, and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's all I've got in my head.
You think it's Bob Hoskins from Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Don't think Cap would make that reference.
No.
Well, it's about Harry. Isn't Harry Potter is also WB, isn't it? But,
Yeah, but it's not owned. It's not. Well,
they have,
But then a cop as well. You know, Harry Potter doesn't
So
work.
Harry Potter doesn't
yeah,
shout Harry Potter.
Harry
but it's-
Potter, yeah.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Okay, so
Potter.
I wish you did shout that. That would be.
I think we have 2 questions left.
We do.
Can I give you a clue?
No,
Did he answer the one about the bread box?
no clues. Like this has gone on a lot longer. We're not even going to get to the finale game now.
Oh man.
Oh man, I want to know what it was.
Yeah, I do as well. Okay.
Well, we can do a much
Okay, I
shortened
know.
version of it,
It's,
but we won't
Yeah,
all
it's
get a
just-
turn, unfortunately.
he yells, bread box when he goes.
Okay, Ashley.
Sorry. Is this person ever around superhumans?
Not like the Titan crew bunch. I mean, not like the people with capes and everything, no. But think more grounded. And yet still fantastic a little bit.
Gosh, I'm trying.
I'm gonna be really.
It's really
pissed
famous,
off
guys.
if
I'll
it's
tell
like
you
Bugs
that.
Bunny.
I really hope this is okay. Is there something like Unbreakable or something where it's like someone that's not really super powered, but they're
He doesn't have a sidekick.
who's a vigilante or something then?
Well, he put in the.
Oh no,
chat
but it's a time traveler.
So
Time travelled once.
We're not
Surely-
a time traveler that has time travelled.
Yeah.
Right. That could easily mean like you hit your head and you woke up 50 years later. Who knows?
If this is just Freaky Friday.
I'm gonna.
Okay, DB, you have to ask now who you think it is.
I
or-
get the last question.
You've
the
got
guy
the
who
last
asked
question.
The
The
guy
the
who
man
asked
who
the
asked,
worst
are you bigger than a bread box?
Yeah. Find out if he's proud of toast.
Oh man. Have we discussed whether it's a man or a woman? Have we?
Yeah, famously.
yes,
3 times now.
it's the man.
Famously. We have famously asked that.
Famously
Yeah.
And there's a
So
billboard
what
up
the-
in my house now saying, "We asked if it's a man."
Is there a partner to the Flash?
It's not DC though.
Yeah.
I'm really
but
crap
he
at
has-
this.
No, this is
Percy has power.
no. They look. Either Cap has chose something, or
Who are we
we're just
talking
on the
about
web.
now? Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Bugs Bunny, Cap?
Human. Oh my God, human.
Is it Bugs Bunny but not cartoon?
Well, Bugs Bunny's also
He's
not a
not a
girl.
girl.
Okay, DB, you need to guess. Just take a stab in the dark now.
I have to guess because it's on. Okay.
Wait.
No,
wait,
Cap.
one. I'll give you one, okay? There has been 5 animated shows. Okay? Let me count it 1 moment.
I also
Sorry.
Say 6 now. I'm gonna reach through.
Four animated shows. 4 animated shows throughout. I mean, there's a show still going.
So we're talking about the Teen Titans?
No, that's DC.
Yeah, CC.
God damn it! I'm not.
I also love that Cap was like, okay, I'm gonna.
And I'm supposed to guess. I can't. I got nothing. I got nothing.
Okay,
to
so-
I don't have enough to.
Just
to
take
go
it. Just guess, DB. Just guess.
Madeline
Just
Albright.
guess somebody.
Are you Madeline Albright?
Is it Madeline Albright?
No. Okay, so Cap. Like
Who was it?
everyone, like
It's
just.
Casey Jones from TMNT.
Yeah, I'm gone. I'm done.
Oh.
Right,
Yes,
pitchforks,
that's-
everyone. Pitchforks.
That's mostly a guy in most incarnations. That's a guy, except in the latest incarnation.
But
my
he
my
does
question
know
was-
martial arts. He
My
does.
question was, is she a female? Is it female? And you said no.
I said no, he's not a female. He is a guy.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
but you also
He
said that he doesn't do like look at that person and tell me he doesn't fight
I
off
said
bad
he
shit.
did. He did once trained by martial art by Master Splinter.
Do you know what? Do you know what? Like, Cap, I will say that you got us. You got us.
That was a waste of my life.
Yeah.
Wait, who
We're never getting that back.
who is his significant other that's as famous as he is?
April O'Neil.
He dated April O'Neil?
Yes.
I don't know her.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. No, Cap, you beat us.
Yellow and
Okay, so guys, I'm going to save our other finale game till next week now because we've gone on quite late already.
Do it next week.
So with
You already promised, and a promise is a promise. So if you go back, that means you're a liar.
well, it's like it's quite late, guys. It's quite late.
Wait, is this game bigger than a bread box?
Right, guys. So I'm gonna save it till next time. So with this, it's a shame because it was a very good idea for a game, but and it's one we haven't done before. But with this, we are going to ask our audience to vote on who you think is our Geek of the Week. So put the name of the person into the comments who you think is our Geek of the Week. Either JD, David, Marty, Tim, Jimmy Mac, Ashley, Capelthave, Danny, DB, or Hannah. Put your votes into the comment section now and we will announce it. But as we have done the last few weeks, we will find out where you can find each of our performers on social media and then we will announce the winner after. So JD, where can the people find you?
I have a podcast. You can search for it on Spotify or Podbean, all the other podcasting places. It's called Talking Loud, and it's very good. And the latest episode is a review of the Nick Cage classic Willy's Wonderland.
Oh, I do not know that film.
Oh.
Okay, next up, Marty, where can the people find you?
So you can find me on Instagram at WhatWoulJesusGlue, where I post my art and stuff. As for Improv, I will be on the XStreamed show tomorrow. This weekend, I'm doing a show with Improv Chattanooga. Next week, I'm doing the Elke and Asadi show. And yeah, I mean, just look for me. I'm around. And does Casey Jones yell Casey Jones when he goes into battle?
Well,
Yes, he did. My name is Arnold Casey Jones. In TMNT.
What?
He whispered it.
He said someone asked him his name and he told them. Right, Danny, where can the people find you?
So people can find me as part of Portsmouth Improv Experience. We're on Facebook at Portsmouth Improv, and yes, that is an anagram for pie, because everybody loves pie. If you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you can do it at Danny Unplanned. And assuming that my internet holds out, I will probably do some streams on Twitch at DownBeatDanny.
Okay, thank you very much. Ashley, where can the people find you?
Hello, you can find me at Ashley Edwards Comedy or Ashley Edwards Improv on Instagram and Facebook. If you want to find me what I'm up to, I'm spending some time with Danny explaining the difference between an ambigram and an anagram.
Okay. Next up, where can we find you, Jimmy Mac?
If you like listening to people make filthy jokes about Star Trek The Next Generation, check out my podcast, Shut Up Wesley, shutupwesleypodcast.com. I also do improv with Comedy Frenzy. They're at twitch.tv/setcomedyend.
Okie dokie. So, next up, where can we find you, Capelthave?
You can find me in my YouTube channel, which is What Deeds, where I don't talk about Casey Jones, where I just sing, dance, and I throw myself inside a bucket. And also follow all these lovely people in their own social medias. They are great. And also check out, where's that? Bonsai Cat, because she did one video of farm animals, and I thought that was really funny. So you should follow her on Instagram just because of that video. And also, you can check me out on Extreme Improv on weekly shows. And also, I have a very important book. Go get this one. It's really great.
Okay. So, next up, who haven't we come to yet? Hannah, where can the people find you?
You can find me at Boss Beds Improv, which is an improv-based company in Liverpool. You can find me on Extreme Improv during the week. I'll be on tomorrow for the normal show, as well as Mafia on Friday. I'll also be I've also done even a podcast for Liverpool Comedy Improv, which hopefully will go out soon. So you can find that on my Instagram at Hannah_McGowanX. I'll also be joining Improv Chattanooga next weekend for their show. And that's it.
Okay, who haven't I come to? Anyone? Tim, where can the people find you?
You'll be able to find me in real life at Hoopla Improv later this year when things start happening again, which will be lovely. In the meantime, probably around the back of the bins at Tesco's, I suppose.
Okay, DB, where can I find you? DB?
Oh, we're on the... Oh, yeah. Just getting a call at the same time. You can find me pitching Woo on the corner of 33rd and 3rd most days. But when I'm not, I'm doing that blurry show in the back called Welcome Back to America. Look up my name, DB Frick. You'll find it in places. YouTube, DB Frick, Twitter, all of it's DB Frick.
Okay, thank you very much. Very quickly for myself, you can find me here on the XStreamed channels doing all these shows. We have lots of shows this week, including the Slam Jam Wrestling Show tomorrow, Extreme Improv Extremed, the Wham Bam Poetry Slam, Revenge of the Mafia, and if you want to know where I'll be very soon, I'll be explaining the difference between an ambigram and an acronym to Ashley. So, with that... we will. I actually had to look up. I'd never heard of an ambigram, but
it's not. It's acrostic as well, isn't it?
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, an ambigram was from Da Vinci Code, or one of the sequels.
Yeah, I don't know.
But he's talking about a medical thing.
Oh yeah, so like having an ambigram. With that, let's go over to our votes. So get ready. We've got a bunch coming in. We've got votes for Kapelthev, Tim, Ashley, JD, Hannah, and Jimmy, Ashley, Tim, and Kapelthev. Did we count? Okay. I said Tim more than once. So Tim and Ashley both had 3. Anyone else got 3? Did I say Hannah a couple of times? I'm not sure. And with that, we have a tie-break situation. Because this show hasn't already gone on long enough. So, let's see how we'll settle it. Okay, let me bring up some of my notes. I will ask 3 questions, and you'll have to buzz in, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so... Name. 2 actors who have played Captain Kirk.
God, it should be better than that.
Tim?
Well, it's William Shatner is the first one, and then it's Chris Pine.
It is Chris Pine, so well done there, Tim. Well done. Okay, the next question. Let's see what I have here. Okay, you have to name... What is the name of the 9th Doctor's sidekick? Was that a wave? Was that?
It's Rose.
Oh, and there we go. So with that, Tim, I will say that you are today's Geek of the Week. So well done. Spotlight on you. We'll still work out the graphics. And so that brings us to the end of our show here. Well done, everyone. Well done. And with this, thank you so much. And I will wrap things up here. So until next time, everyone, stay safe, stay extremed, and watch out because the truth is out there. Bye now, everyone. Okay, and we are now off the air.